Good afternoon. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
I'm Lauren.
And this is the Barre Class.
This is.
Mobilize, strengthen, and add balance to your workout with simple movements inspired from the ballet. Lauren is in charge of those loosey-goose hips and the foot warm-up, and stay tuned for more core on floor from that side of the room. And over here, more inspiration to move with grace from the ballet. My bar's right here. Grab your balance aid accordingly and take it away.
All right, we'll start at the feet and go from there. With a balance aid at your side, chair, countertop, something you can just lightly hold on to. Even the pros do, so use it. Gently pull your foot off the floor, knees facing forward, hips stay level. Let's push up, find a two-legged balance, and then gently come down on a straight leg. Repeating that a couple times as we march through the feet here. Bending the toes. If you ever do lunges, this is a great exercise to keep those toes nice and mobile and strong. Last one will come up, we'll bring that heel down, then we'll gently point our toes and curl over on the toes. We'll come back to the lunge foot, press up, switch legs, point toes, flex over, flex back, up one more time each side. Earlier today I had a client in real life and they said this is the most underrated exercise. And I too believe the same thing. Being able to flex over those toes and then back is something I hope to do for my whole life. Join me. Let's stand up here or on a two-legged balance. Breathing, shoulders over top of ribs, hips, butt cheek squeeze, kneecaps pulled up. If it's easy, try to look around the room. Bring your head back to center. Let's come down again on one heel. So bend one knee heel is gonna come down, and then we're gonna bend the knees. Stretch, press to tall. Press back up, march through the foot, other heel comes down, knee bends. Let's repeat a couple times. As you do this, you're trying to keep those hips nice and level. We are slightly tipping that tailbone to the back wall as we sink into that squat. Knees are staying in nice parallel lines. One last time, and then we'll end with one more press to tall balance. Hold, 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 and then control the down. Let's do that same routine, but from that first position. So I just externally rotated my legs from my butt cheeks. Let's bring them back to parallel and do that two more times. Pivoting on your heels, rotating open from your high cheeks and back to center. Last one, rotate open. Again, marching through the foot, we'll go right over our toes here. Point, gently flex, roll over. Try to show me the inseam of your pants. Keep those rotators engaged. Other side, toes, point, flex over. Back to demi point, heel comes down. One more time. Bend, point, flex over. Back to the toe point, demi, and down. Take your time, breathe. Those toes might cramp. That just means they don't really know what's going on, and you should do it more often. That's the fancy explanation. Let's come to that demi point position. Bend the other knee, press to tall, up to two, heel comes down, knee bends. Extend, press, switch. We're trying to create that diamond shape in the knees. Knees are going to the side, keeping them turned open at those cheeks. Last one, each side. I think this will make us even on this last one. And gentle bend. Let's find that rise in this position one time. Hold, breathe, ribs over top of hips, looking around the room lightly, bringing it back to center. Knees stay straight as you come down. Pivot those feet back to center. Let's do a little forward fold, little core warm up, come back up, and then it's hip time. First, we'll start by tucking our chin towards our chest and then flexing forward. Let's try to keep those blades together as we go up and over our belly button here. Like you're tying a shoe in an alleyway. Don't let those hips go behind you. Pretend there's a wall there. Dangle here for a second. Then let's bend our knees, keep our heels flat, and then press the tailbone towards the ceiling, straightening the knees. Two more times. Bend, tailbone leads as you try to lift. And last time, bend and tailbone leads. We'll walk ourselves out for a quick warm-up plank and then come back up. In our plank position, whether it's from your toes or your knees, your hands are under your shoulders, hips are scooped under, butt cheeks are squeezed, shoulders are pulled down. Without moving anything, imagine pulling the floor together underneath you. Pull, 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 pull for 5, 4, 3, 2, tailbone tips to the ceiling, hips lift. Let's staple those hands to the floor and walk the feet into the hands. Oh, it's tough the first time. Peel the hands up, tuck the chin, stack your vertebrae on top of each other. Head is last to land. Wow, nice warm up. We're not done yet. Let's warm up those hips now. Starting in that first position again. So parallel, squeeze cheeks, turn up. We'll take the outside leg up and to the side. Start it low. For 2 or 3, let's just bring the knee across the body and then gently pry it open. Do that 2 more times. Noticing your standing leg doesn't move. Your core doesn't move. Your pelvis doesn't move. It's just the leg. This time as it comes to the side, you're going to disconnect. Internally rotating on the femur, lifting the ankle. Sweep the leg across the body, open up. Internally rotate, sweep, and open. Let's do this nice and slow for 2 more times. It's a leg rotating in the socket. Now add some loosey-gooseness to this, letting it be free, but still having stability everywhere else in your core. 3, 2, 1, end where you started. Slide down the leg, first position, and then bring those feet back to parallel. Give it a little shake, and if you're like us, we're gonna switch sides. You could just turn around, but we don't wanna be rude with our backs to you. So, parallel.
Good stage etiquette, Lauren.
Yes, thank you, I'm learning. Turning out to that first position, climb up the leg, knee side. Front, open up, stability. Front, open up, mobility. Front, open up, disconnect, roll in, sweep across, open up, roll in, sweep across, open. Check in with that standing leg. Are you still nice and tall on it? That cheek squeezed. Core is not moving. Other hip not moving. Add a little loosiness to this, but only in that leg socket. 3, 2, 1. End where you started. Slide down the leg, tally tall, and then gently to parallel. Relax, and
My turn to share some of my favorite exercises, again from the bar. We'll return to that first position, and from that position, we'll integrate our plie. Last week, we integrated the arm. Let's keep playing with that here today. So the prepare arm phase is out to the side, back low, to the first position, and then to the side. From here, just do a single plie and stretch. Then do a single plie this next time, but look at the hand up tall. And then back to plie. This time as you plie, the hand will go low. The heels may come off in that grand plie to the front and then back to the side. Let's just repeat that again. Arms stay stable at the side for the first plie and stretch. Overhead for the second, stretch. And low, heels may come off on that grand plie, back to the front and out to the side. Now, often we integrate the tendu in this phase as well. So just for 8 repetitions, let's tendu to the side. 1, close, 2, and close.
don't bend your knee.
And if I was quiet, you might hear Lauren give cues like don't bend the knee, as well as hearing that brush and push and pull across the floor. Is Lauren counting?
8.
Counting, excellent, so that's 8. And then just close and just find your first coup de pied balance. Squeeze your butt cheek, breathe, stack the rib cage
Maybe you
over
should
the
explain
hips.
that.
Coup de pied, that ankle. We've been here for a couple weeks. We know what that's about.
Knee
and
to
if
the
not,
side.
join those basics videos to find out more. And then return the arm to the side. Finish with one more strong plie. Finish stretch. And then shake and wiggle. We'll be switching sides throughout today's practice and encourage you to do the same. Stability, as Lauren said, and mobility. Practice both sides of the body. The prepare arm is out to the side, low, that first position rib height, and then out to the side. Our first plie, the arm was stable and we stretch. The second one, we look up and stretch. The third one, the arm sweeps low and we go to that grand plie and finish tall. Repeating again, arm stable for the first plie. Second plie will look towards overhead. Third plie, grand plie, sweep low. Full stretch, arms are turned to the side. And now 8 tendus. 1, close. 2, close. Think of the toes, the balls of the feet, and the heels. And at different phases through your tendu, aim to feel all of those connections to the floor. Is that 8, Lauren? I think so. So then return to our single leg balance, that coup de pied position, with the toes pointing down, the standing leg squeezed, the knee pointing to the side. And here you could also test yourself without the hands on the bar. But then open the arm side, return to the first position. We'll plie, and stretch. Add a shake, add a wiggle, and Lauren's turn to show us some core on the floor.
Instead of forward folding this time, we're going to telescope. Our legs are nice and straight. We're going to reach our spine long and away from center, and then we'll gently flex and round forward. Once we're there, let's get back to our bear hover position. The bear is our hands underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath the floor under our hips, and our toes tucked. Good thing we warmed up those toes, because we're going to pull our shoulders down, pull the floor together underneath you, and hover your knees off the floor. You could keep this tension and keep your knees on the floor if you wanted to, but step 2, hover. Hold for 3, 2, knees down. Tailbone tips to the ceiling, push the floor forward, sending the hips back into a nice squat position. We'll pull on the floor, bringing ourselves forward and into the hover again. This time, I want you to think about pulling on the floor in an X pattern of tension. Pull your right hand to your left hip and your left hand to your right hip. And do that at the same time, creating the X through your core for 3, 2, pressing the floor forward and back, hips lift, feet to hands. Try to keep them heavy on the floor. And then peel and stacking up. Head is last to land on top. Woo-hoo.
There we go. And back up top, take a detour off of those hands, but continuing the port de bras with the shoulders. Start with your feet in that first position and arms down low. From here, low effort, elevate the shoulders in the shrug, and then pull down. Round the shoulders forward, pull them back. From there, arms in that first position out front. Elevate the shoulders and pull down. Round the shoulders forward, and then nice and tall out the back. Open the hands to the side from here. And same thing, shrug the shoulders like that scarecrow and pull down. Round forward, spreading, and then retract nice and strong. And our final position here will be overhead. Can you see the palms and fingertips just in the peripheral vision? And then elevate or shrug. Armpits pull down. Then round forward, lightly pull back, and then look at a hand as it goes out to the side, and then elongate through the fingers as you reach to the side, and return back down low in the prepare position. And then we'll return to the bar. Let's integrate the plie much the same, but after a set of a plie, we'll engage or add the jeté, the tendu, but just off of the floor. So prepare the arm to the side, to the front, and return to that side second. First, let's do a plie, check. And then to the front, do 4, 2, 3, and 4 jetés. Then we'll do our plie, arm overhead, and stretch. And this time, jetés to the side, 1, and 2, and 3, for 4. Let's do our grand plie, heels pick up, back to the first, and arm side, and then back, and 2, and 3, 1 more. We like to do things en croix. Let's do 1 more plie.
Just regular?
To the side, that's right. Finish nice and tall, and then 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Then return to that balanced position, that coup de pied. Hold with or without the bar, stay on the flat foot, or challenge yourself with the assistance of that bar. Some days it's easier than others. Then hold for a couple extra seconds here. And then return to the first, return to the plie, and a full stretch, and our shake. Returning to the other side, and just like Lauren's doing there, shake it out a little bit in between. So the feet are the first position, and we prepare the arm to the side. Plie, and stretch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plie. Yeah, we messed that up. Let's start that again, because on the first plie, let's take that arm right overhead. Prepare that arm again. Here we go. And on our first plie, we'll go overhead and stretch. And 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll plie and stretch and side, 2, 3, and 4. Plie again. Prepare the arm, coordinating through, and then to the back for 3, 2, and 1. And one last time, the arm will stay the same as the plie and stretch. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull up, find that ankle balance with the hands on or off the bar, flat foot or demi-point rise, and hold. Return to the plie and our stretch. Shakes and wiggles. Back to the floor, Lauren. What do you have in mind for that core?
We're going to add on to that bear. So let's go back to the forward fold. Blades slightly retracted, chin tucked. It starts at the head neck. Then it's through that upper back in which we round. Then it's through that mid or low back, up and over the belly button, trying not to push the hips back as we roll flex forward. We'll walk ourselves out into our bear position. Hands under shoulders, toes tucked. Let's start just by making sure there's room behind you and hovering the knees off the floor. Hover, hold, feel that core tension. Now, without twisting, dipping, being a weeble wobble, could you extend one leg out behind you and hold for 3, 2, return the leg in, nothing moves, switch, reach long out the back. You still have 4 points of contact. Return back in, one more time each side. Check in with your head, neck, your chin is slightly tucked, not craned forward. Bring it back in. Knees are staying the same height off the floor in that hover position. Back to center, hold for 3, 2, hips lift, feet to hands, and then slowly stack yourself up as usual, one at a time, engaging the core, head on top.
Oh, just bring a towel with you here today, Lauren. It's a hot one here in the studio, and temperature will rise as we continue to plie and stretch here. Port bra time though, so start with those arms low and look at one arm out to the side and then bring it back down in front and return to the first position arms. Then look at a hand again, out to the side, setting that table, and this time we'll just draw a circle with the wrist and then reach it towards overhead, connecting that hand right over top of the head. Look to the other side and enjoy a nice side bend. Return to the top, return the hand to the second position, and look out to the other side. And same thing, wrist circle towards overhead, look the way you're going, and enjoy a nice side bend. Repeat that one more time. The arm will come back down, a little scoop across the chest, look at the other hand, draw a circle, connect overhead, nice and long, and enjoy the side bend, and back, and a little scoop of the neck, circle of the wrist, overhead again. Look where you want to go, fully embrace and enjoy that side bend. Look at the hand, return, and then through the fingers, return back down, low. Shakes, wiggles, and let's roll or slide on over to the bar. Let's go back to that first position. Check. Développé, enveloppé. Let's walk through it just to the front and then we'll repeat en croix. The arm, we prepare and out to the side. It'll be that ankle, coup de pied position, out to the front, back to the first position, tendu out front, return knee side, finish tall. Let's repeat that action to the front. Out to the side, we'll be doing our jetés, and then we'll repeat that same développé action to the back, and then the développé is back out to side. So front, something in the side, something in the back, and return to the side.
But développé is the third time.
Développé is front and back only.
Oh, the third, you said, okay.
Ready to go?
So always jetés to the side.
Jetés to the side,
gotcha.
That works. So we prepare the arm. It's out to the side. It goes coup de pied, front, first to the front. Coup de pied down, now 4 and 3, 2 and 1. To the back, strike, pull, touch back, knee side and down, and 4. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. Knee side, front, first and front. Knee side, down, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Knee side and back, first to the back. Knee side, down, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Then climb the leg. As allowed, find that passe position. Chest yourself with or without that balance aid. And remember, root the foot, squeeze the bum, have the knee face side, toe point down, ribs over hips. And that's not even the complete list of cues. And then open to the side, find your plie, and full stretch. Whew. Shakes. Switching out. So again, we have développé, enveloppé, front and back, jetés to the side, 2 quick rounds through. Prepare the arm, front and then side, knee side, front, first, front, knee side, down, now 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Knee side, back, first, back, knee side, down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee side, front, first, front, knee side, down, for the side. Great pace
Off the
here.
floor?
Now, front, back, first, and back. Knee side, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then climb the leg. Start and stop at that coup de pied if that's for you. Or here we are in that passe balance. What are those cues, Lauren? Go through your list.
Feet, foot rooted in the floor, hips stay level, knee to the side as best as you can. Shoulders and chest square forward, breathing, and then arm comes to the side, plie, and stretch.
And stretch. Excellent. We'll be back to the bar. Keep your chair handy, but until then, Lauren,
We're telescoping.
telescopes.
Back to the floor and adding onto our bear as we have been. Long spine. And once you can't keep it long anymore, we flex and round forward. Take your time coming down, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, giving yourself room behind you again. We'll hover off the floor, hover, hold. This time, reach a leg long, no twisting, no dipping. Can you lift that leg off the floor for 3, 2, place it back down, underneath. Reach the leg long, lift it off the floor, hold. Place it down, bring it back underneath. Reach, square to the floor. That leg's reaching to the wall behind you, comes back underneath. And one more time, reach the leg long, hips stay square. Breathe, feel your cheek. Bring it, 3, 2, tailbone tip.
Second, start then with the hands down low. From here, prepare the arm, looking at the single side, get rid of those squeaks in the floor. And then return the hand to the front. Keep one hand there. I'll be using my left here as I look to the other hand and move it to the front, to overhead, and to the side, and then back down low, and then connect it back to first position. Repeat on the other side. Trace with the eyes as it goes overhead. Lead with the fingers as it goes to the side. Energize or élanger through the fingers back low, and then back to first. Repeat the other direction this time. So look at the hand as it goes low, and then reach it away to the side second. Finish in that overhead position, and then keep looking at it as it returns to first. And the final time here, other side. Hand low, out to the side, towards overhead, back down into that first position. Check those elbows a little bit higher than the wrists, and then just pull both hands down and finish with our shake and wiggle. Working on some weight transfers here and integrating that arm. We'll start in our first position. We'll tendu to the front and end up in a weight transfer in that passe position.
With our back leg?
With the back leg. So prepare that arm out to the side, then to the front, and then side. Let's take that hand though right overhead. We'll tendu to the front, transfer, and then that back leg or trailing leg, find passe. Then reach out the back, weight transfer yet again, push to the front, close first, and arm to the side second. Same thing to the side. We'll tendu out to the side, we'll weight transfer away, and without the bar, can we find that passe position? And then reach and land toe ball heel, and then push one way to go the other. This time, arm closes in front. Tendu to the back, land, toe ball heel, push to the front, and then here we are again with that knee side. Then reach that knee side, land, and pull back down to that first position. Awesome placement, Lauren. Hand out to the side. Let's just repeat that out to the side one more time. So tendu out, weight transfer away, and then pull up either to that low coup de pied or in the passe, and then reach, land, tendu the other way, and pull back to first. Then let's just pull up that outside leg so we're in that passe's position here. And then let's check our attitude here. Slight flex knee. Just read an article about this afternoon, and they said serve yourself a drink on the ankle. Whew. Breathe. And then return the arm side, return to our plie and our full stretch with our balance and our shake. Attitude might be one of Lauren's least favorite poses.
To the front. I like it to the back.
All right, well, don't worry. Stay tuned, because we'll do that too. We prepare the arm, but this time we could just pull it all the way straight overhead. We'll tendu front, tendu back, and then pull up that back leg so that we're in that passe position. Then reach out the back, tendu front, close first, arm side second. Then tendu to the side, weight transfer, could be low or in that passe position, and then point and land and tendu in, closing arm front, tendu back, toe ball heel landing, and then pull up to the front, and stretch, land toe ball heel, tendu at the back and first, and then to the side, we'll tendu, weight transfer again, hold a second, stretch, land, tendu in, climb the leg to passe, stay there, work on that attitude. We have the turnout, we have our pointed foot, we have our stable leg, the one closest to the bar, and we're trying to serve ourselves a cup of refreshing tea. And then return to the passe, return to the plie, and full body stretch. It's back to you, Lauren.
To the floor.
To the floor.
Forward fold. Blades together. Chin tucks. As we get warmed up here, we should really be able to articulate that spine. That upper back is probably one of the hardest places to round without just pretending by pushing your shoulder blades forward. So really try to keep a pencil between your shoulder blades as you flex forward. Take your time forward folding. See if I could say forward one more time in that forward fold.
Going forward.
And come down to the bear. This time, we're going to lift that bent foot off the floor as we go. So, shoulders packed, hover position. Reach a leg long behind you. You'll have to keep that foot down because this time, we're going to hover that bent knee off the floor close to the chest. Think about compressing the femur into the socket. Place it down. Long leg drags in. Switch legs. Reach long. Lift, hold that bottom underside leg for 3, 2, place it down. Long leg in, reach, lift, hold. I'm pointing that foot when I lift it just for continuity. Knee comes in, reach long. One more time, lift, hold, compress. Then bring both knees under the hover for 3, 2, tailbone lifts, feet to hands, and slowly. How about one more forward by unforward folding yourself all the way to toe.
There we go. We'll come back to the port de bras inspired movements with a nice rib roll to finish. Let's go back live. Interrupt signal, but let's just hope it's here because we have fun. We'll just go no matter what. So returning to our bar here, we'll be working on our fondue exercise. Yeah,
all good.
We're good. Little interruption, but no problem.
The chat disconnected. So all those chit-chatters, sorry about that.
Chit-chatters, look at them all. Hey, Mom, how are you? Okay, so return the arm side and prepare. Here we go.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Fondue exercise means we'll pull the coup de pied and we'll chase that diamond shape and bend the knees at the same time and then stretch at the same time. Let's return to the coup de pied, bend together, stretch together. The back of the leg, bend together, stretch together, and one more time to the side. Amazing arms, Lauren. This time, let's return the hand overhead, and we bend the knees together and stretch, and return the arm to the side as you bend the knees and stretch, and then to the front and stretch, and one last time to the side and stretch. Return the knee wide and the foot underneath the hips. And then let's try that attitude out the back. So you could stay facing forward or give the quarter turn to face your balance aid. We have the arabesque arm out the back, that turned out hip. It is a turned out hip in the back, and hold for a second or two longer, and then return the knee side, finish in your plie and our full stretch. 2 quick rounds of our fondues, followed by our attitude position out back. So prepare the arm. Keep it out to the side first or go right ahead overhead. Knees bend together and stretch. They bend and stretch. Find the back of the coup de pied and stretch out those knees, knee side, leg side. Arm overhead and leg front. Arm side on the knee bends and stretch to the front and stretch, and then to the side and stretch. Then return to the passe, arm to the arabesque, and challenge that attitude position and hold for 3, 2, awesome 2-handed approach there, Lauren, and then return the knee side, finish strong in our plie, and finish nice and tall. Let's stay standing, and lately Lauren's taken us through that beautiful rond de jambe exercise, so something slow and beautiful with Lauren, and something quick and fast with me, and then we're just about done.
All right, let's get to that bar. I want you to hold onto the bar during this exercise, but also test your balance throughout. We do want to be on that standing leg, but it's not always about the balance. So here we are, light grip. We will reach our arm to the side. As we do so, we'll plie. Then we'll bring our arm.
Plie.
Sorry, I had to say it was hard. We're going to reach, plie, arm front. Everything stretches to the side. Now, light grip, but stability on that standing leg as our outside leg reaches to the back. As it comes underneath us, heel leads toes back point. We're trying to reach away from us as best as we can, but still stay tall in the standing leg and keeps our hips level. We're keeping that external rotation. This time we'll plie through center. We'll point. Test the balance as you come around, drawing that circle here. Light grip out the back. This time we'll stretch the standing leg, reach along, hold, tap down, arm comes back to the side, reach around, we're switching directions to the front and then to the back. As we come around here, this time toes lead back, keeping that turnout. Through center, plie, reach out the back, test the balance, your weight is on your inside leg as you come around to the front. Stretch, stretch, lift, hold, bottom leg is straight. Inseam up for 3, 2, let's pull it to passe. We haven't tried a passe balance, so find that rise and hold. I like to think about my belly button as my center of mass. So when I'm standing on one leg, I have to shift that over. I'm not tipped to get over there. I'm just stacked over top of my standing leg. Hold, 3, 2, foot down, plie, and press to tall. Good.
Ooh,
just like that warm up today, where we did that loosey-goosey, we have a mobility leg and a stability leg. So what you should be looking for is that standing leg is your stability and the moving leg has mobility. All right, here we go. We reach side, we plie, front, everything stretches. Continue around the back, heel leads through. Also, while you're doing your rond de jambe, both knees are straight right now, even straighter than you think because they're not that straight. Come through center, plie, now they can bend. Point, test your balance here. You're on your inside leg. Around the back, stretch, stretch, lift, hold, straighten your back knee. Tap down, reverse the direction, reach around. Are you still nice and tall on that inside leg? You know you're tall because there should be room for both legs underneath if you're staying nice and controlled standing on the inside leg. Plie, point, test your balance as it comes around. Once it's out front, inseam's already up, heels up, lift, hold. Both legs straight, straighter, straighter. 3, 2, passe, find a rise, hold. Try to get that knee as high as you can, foot connected to your other knee. Breathe. Remember the belly button cue? Stacking and holding for 3, 2, foot down, plie, and stretch.
Well, that was lovely and slow and awesome. But now something nice and quick, our second last drill here. And then we'll return to that loosey-goose that had us start. It's 8-8-4-4-2-2s, jetés to the side. Use your balance aid or test yourself in center. And let's go on the and.
Stability.
3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 4, and 4. Now 2, and 2. We'll pause and climb back up on the and. 3, 2, 1, and 2, and 2. 2, 4, 8. Here we go. We'll climb on the and. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 1, 2. Now 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 8, 7. Maintain your breathing, maintain your core,
2,
and
1.
Close. Excellent. One last move. Grand battement. Lauren prepared that leg beautifully with that hold out front, and earlier with that little loosey-goose. So let's return the arm towards overhead in that first position. We'll go battement front, finish out front in the tendu, battement, and close back to first. So arm overhead, battement, stay out front, battement, tap, and close, arm side. Battement, battement, and close, arm front. Battement, battement, close, and en croix, battement. One more time around after this. Arm overhead, front, tap, up, close, side, tap, up, close, front, arm, back leg, and close. Now use that loosey-goose here as we come across, add that plie, and close. It's always a fun one to finish on. Watch out for that death grip on the bar. Instead, it's just a light balance because Lauren cued you to use your stability leg, that inside leg or muscle group.
And watch you don't get crunchy in your rib cage, especially this side.
What are you lifting
Sometimes
with?
I try so hard and then I go like that. No,
Hips, level.
Long.
So prepare the arm to the side and then go through that low to high gateway right away. Then it's a battement, battement and close arm side. Battement, and again, close with the arm front to the back, and then lift and close arm side and up. One more time through before the loosey-goose. We go front, tap, up and close, side, tap, up and close, back, tap, up and close. Now side, tap, up, loosey-goose, you got it. Maybe add an extra rep in there, but I love that free sending of the legs. Add the shake and the wiggle. Very serious in this practice, but also we have a lot of fun. So thank you very much for being here today. To our patrons, to those YouTubers at large, please like, please subscribe, and share with your families and friends. And visit our website if you are able to support your wellness and our practice so we continue training together.
We also uploaded some shorts of our 435-kilometer rep bike ride around southwestern Ontario, the coastal ride. Check that out. Until next time, which is Saturday morning play with your strength at the weekend workout. You just need your body weight and a little bit of space. We'll crawl, we'll roll, and we'll explore various animals and shapes. Until then, take care, stay strong, and let's train soon. Goodbye.